to talk to you all about eating when you're hungry and learning how to eat intuitively. So this is something that we completely forget to pay attention to our own body, and we get caught up in myths, and we get caught up in thinking we need to be eating 5 to 6 meals a day, or we need to be doing what we read in the last magazine or what our friend is doing. And I want you to take action and just bring everything back into your own control and just start to be intuitive about what you're actually feeling, and start to eat foods when you're actually hungry, and allow yourself to get hungry and eat intuitively, so that you're eating and you're providing your body with fuel that it actually needs. So instead of eating when it's a certain time, ask yourself, right, do I need food right now, and what sort of food does my body actually need? And then I want you to take another sit back. So when you're actually eating, think about, you don't feel like the pressure that you have to completely finish your plate or what's right in front of you. Stop eating when you're satisfied, and don't feel like you have to finish that plate. So feel like you can push that plate away, or put it in a container and put it away for lunch or for another meal later on in the day. So when you learn to listen intuitively and you allow your body to get hungry, you're going to be able to get into that kind of mindset where you're fueling your body for the energy that it actually needs. So this might seem all right in theory, but how do you actually do this? What I want you to start with is I want you to start with your breakfast. Take a look at what you're currently eating for breakfast, and then take a note of how you feel an hour after that food, how you feel 2 hours after that food, and how you feel like later in the afternoon. If you find you're getting cravings, or you feel that mid-afternoon you're crashing and you feel really sleepy, and that's when you want to reach for some sort of caffeine-containing drink, it's giving you some really good indications that your breakfast and your lunch weren't quite designed right. So when it comes to your lunch, do the same kind of practice. So play around with your lunch and write down what you did. What were the portions? How did it work? Did you feel energized? Did you have a sense of well-being after you finished that last meal? Because when you find your magic metabolic plate, so what's your magic formula that gives you actual energy, well-being, you feel satisfied, that is what you want to be then basing your other meals off. So it's clean, real nutrient dense, real food, but then getting your portions right. So when you have a meal that makes you feel fantastic and feels energized, you've got long lasting energy afterwards, take note of that and repeat it. So don't get put into the mindset that breakfast has to look like breakfast. Don't be afraid to put what you might typically have for dinner in your breakfast slot, because it's about fueling your body with real food. Remember, it's about making sure it's real clean, nutrient dense food, and it's about eating intuitively. So why on earth would you be eating a food for breakfast that gives you cravings and makes you crash and doesn't have long lasting energy? You want to be fueling your body with food that works and that is real fuel. So my take-home message for you today is just to listen for hunger. Ask yourself at your next meal, are you actually hungry, and what does my body actually need at this point? Start to write down the food that you're eating and start to pay attention to what food gives you energy, so that you can find exactly what your body needs to be feeling fantastic. Hey, I hope you like this. Please sign up to my newsletter if you haven't already and join in on the community. I do weekly newsletters where I share all the valuable information about how you can achieve real health through your fitness, nutrition, and your lifestyle. And every week there is blog posts, there's recipes. This week I've done an amazing recipe on a chocolate spread, and it was made from real nutrient dense, amazing food. So check out that, sign up to the newsletter and join in on the community. See you there.